Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today we're making something soft, pretty and honestly very addictive. We're making a feminine body mist and we're making it completely from scratch. The formula is simple, the ingredients are clean and the scent smells so good and feels like warm vanilla skin and juicy berries. I personally call this mist the soft seduction mist. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into the video. So these are the ingredients that we're going to be using to make our soft seduction body mist. We're not going to be using too many ingredients. I'm going to be using just 4 fragrance oils, and the other things you see there are the things that we're going to be using to build everything from scratch. Alright, so I'm just going to start mixing and I am going to explain each ingredient as I mix. So I'm starting with Polysorbate 20. Polysorbate 20 is a solubilizer. Solubilizer is something that helps your oil to mix with water because we're going to be adding water to this recipe. So you are going to be needing a solubilizer. This is Polysorbate 20 and it is a beginner friendly solubilizer. We have other advanced solubilizer like PEG 40, Laurette 4 and so on. But for this recipe, I'm going to be using Polysorbate 20 and I'm going to be adding 5 ml. So if you have ever made a body mist and the oil was just floating on top, that's because there was no solubilizer. The next one here is blueberry fragrance oil. Blueberry fragrance oil has this juicy sweetness and it smells soft and playful and feminine, but it's not childish. I really like it because it smells so good. So I'm going to be adding 25 drops of blueberry fragrance oil. And then we have pink vanilla fragrance oil. I'm going to be adding 20 drops of pink vanilla fragrance oil, and vanilla just warms everything. It softens the blueberry and makes the mist to feel creamy and cozy. Okay, so then we also have jasmine. I'm going to be adding 18 drops of jasmine fragrance oil. Jasmine gives you that soft and pretty floral note. It makes the mist to feel clean and feminine and just matured without being strong. All right, and then we have orange blossom. I'm going to be adding 17 drops of orange blossom fragrance oil. This is going to make the mist to have that fresh and clean vibe, that fresh smell. So it brightens the whole scent and makes it to smell more expensive. So after adding everything together, I'm just going to stir everything so that it will mix properly with the Polysorbate 20. This part is very important. All right, you have to make sure you mix your oils and your solubilizer before adding anything else. Now let me quickly say something about Polysorbate 20. Polysorbate 20 is a beginner friendly solubilizer, but if you want something advanced and you want your body mist to look like you imported it, then you are going to be using PEG 40 or Laurette 4, and I will teach properly about all these ones in my advanced perfume class, but for today let's keep it simple and let's use Polysorbate 20. So next I'm just going to be adding my mica powder. I just felt like adding mica powder. This is a personal preference. You can decide to skip this part entirely, and I added very little mica powder. All right, so you can decide to skip, you can decide to add whatever color you want. That's up to you. So now that we've properly mixed our oil and our solubilizer together, it's time to get to the next part. So I'm going to be going in with 60 ml of ethanol, pure ethanol. This is not perfume base or perfumer's alcohol. This is ethanol. Do you understand? Ethanol, not methanol, ethanol. So I'm going to be adding 60 ml of ethanol. This ethanol is what gives your mist that perfume style feel. It makes the mist to be light, to be airy, and helps the scent to travel when you spray it. So instead of smelling heavy or oily, it's going to smell clean and fresh, like feminine air, something like that. Next I'm going to be adding a little bit of IPM. I'm going to be adding 0.8 ml of IPM. IPM will help the fragrance to spread nicely, and it is going to make the mist to feel soft and silky on the skin. And then the next thing we are going to be adding is distilled water. This distilled water softens the alcohol so that the mist does not sting your body or doesn't cause issue for anybody's skin, and it will help to balance the whole formula. So take note, make sure that you're using distilled water, because normal tap water has minerals in it that can make your product to change over time. Okay, so finally I'm going to be adding preservative. I'm adding 0.5 ml of preservative. I'm using Gemal Plus. Anytime you're working with water, you need a preservative so that bacteria doesn't grow inside your product. All right. Gemal Plus will not change the smell or feel. It's just going to keep your product safe and clean. And yeah, that is it. So after adding everything together, you just go ahead and give your mixture a proper mix. So I'm mixing it and you can see how good it looks. This is exactly the look I'm going for. This is how I wanted it to look, and this camera isn't even doing justice to this thing. It looks so good and it smells so good. And by the way, you can use any mica color of your choice, but please make sure to use a tiny amount, because you're not trying to make a shimmering body spray. You just want a soft pretty glow when you shake the bottle and when you spray it on your body. And if you want to add color, that is if you want to add color that's not mica, make sure you're using the right type of pigment. Some colors can only dissolve in oil, some can only dissolve in water, and some are mica. And micas, they sit beautifully in the middle and gives this shimmery finish. All right, so for body mists like this, you need pigments that are water safe and that won't react and separate inside your bottle. So this is it. You just successfully made your own luxurious feminine body mist. And yes, our full range of cosmetic supplies will be coming soon. Pigments, colorants, ingredients, fragrance oils, fixatives and everything. Just add me on WhatsApp. And yes, I'm also working on a website. And just go ahead and package your body mist nicely. And if you're planning to sell this body mist, please make sure that your packaging looks clean and attractive. Fragrance business is a very visual business, and people buy what looks good before they even smell it. So just keep it neat, pretty, and feminine. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Our soft seduction mist is ready. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I have so many more recipes coming, simple ones, advanced ones, and even raw material series. So stay close and drop a comment if you learned something. And if you want to contact me for business, you can feel free to do that. And that's it for today, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Take care of yourself, beautiful. Bye-bye.